Kern W. Dunagan from Superior, Arizona, joined the United States Army and by May of 1969 was serving in Vietnam as a captain in Company A, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment. On May 12, 1969, North Vietnamese Army units launched a major offensive in Quang Tinh Province against American-held positions. The assault would grind on for more than 35 grueling hours and claim the lives of 125 U.S. soldiers, with over 460 men seriously wounded. On May 13, 1969, on the second day of the ferocious battle, Captain Dunagan was leading an attack to relieve enemy pressure on the battalion's forward support base when his company came under intense fire from a well-entrenched NVA battalion. Stopped in the heavy jungle, they successfully fought off wave after wave of relentless North Vietnamese attacks, holding them back with the help of sustained Allied artillery and air support. Intense combat continued throughout the day. As the fighting moved into the evening, NVA mortar attacks increased. Captain Dunagan was seriously wounded in the face by flying shrapnel, but refused evacuation from the battlefield. Throughout the night of May 13th and the morning of May 14th, the attack was unrelenting as Captain Dunagan continued to command his troops and supervise the evacuation of the dead and wounded. In spite of his painful wound and extreme fatigue, Captain Dunagan risked heavy fire on 2 occasions to rescue critically wounded men himself. His second trip onto the battlefield resulted in 2 gunshot wounds received while he was rescuing a pinned-down recon soldier. Again, he refused to be evacuated. Having maneuvered his command into contact with another unit, he learned that a 6-man party from his company was trapped by enemy fire and had not reached the new perimeter. Captain Dunagan unhesitatingly went back and searched for his men. Finding one soldier critically wounded, Captain Dunagan, ignoring his own wounds, lifted the man to his shoulders and carried him to the comparative safety of the friendly perimeter. In an effort to aid the company's escape from the North Vietnamese siege, Captain Dunagan ordered a barrage of incendiary artillery rounds, creating a thick blanket of smoke and an avenue out. In the end, after losing many of his soldiers during 3 days of horrific fighting, Captain Dunagan and his remaining 42 men were able to escape the enemy onslaught. Captain Kern W. Dunagan, for his extraordinary heroism and selfless acts of courage, was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor.
You served your country in a time of war. You probably learned a few things about yourself, about being part of something bigger. As a veteran, your life of service has just begun. Help your community, your country, and your fellow vets. And have a good time doing it with people who get you. The American Legion. Be part of the legacy. Share the vision.